Onyelade. Ekaleo. Accurate. Good evening. Good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Dorcas, good evening. Titi, Oloruko. Omotola Abiri, good evening. Bridget Osai, you have time today. Good evening. Omale Poppy. Omale Poppy. We don't get sick. Omale is not good now. Why are you laughing? You see me as I dress like Baba Suwe. Why are you laughing now? So you are making fun of us. Say we don't get sick cold. No wahala. The cold no be here. It don't land. I look like your mom. She's okay, she's my namesake. Otutu, the cold don't land. Gidigba. I'm fine, oh, I'm fine. I just came in. The cold don't land, Gidigba. No be small. It don't land big time. How are you guys doing? Good evening. Ekule Ekabo. Welcome, guys. As you come in, kindly help me to click on the like button. Aha! I don't know how many of you have been looking for the video we did yesterday. I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. Ulubusola, positive vibes. I'm fine, Trazi. Is it Trazi? I think it's Trazi. Good evening, guys. Ekule Ekabo. Let me be looking at your names here. Okay, so it's easy for me this way. All right, so I can see positive vibes. Tracy, how are you? Timmy. Bees. Cold don't land for London too. Your own cold go be crazy more than this one. You don't go well. Ayoba Miche. So in case Unique Pierre, how are you? It's been a while. Yomi, how are you? Miriam, Dorcas, Damis Kitchen, Kemi Daramola, Auntie Olanike, Brother Abiodun, Amos, Emi Blog, how are you, my brother? Eniola, good evening. Geronimo, Biscay, Miriam Adejuwon, Folaketo Woju, good evening, everyone. If I miss your name, please don't be upset. Yemi Odu, good evening, guys. Good evening, everyone. Good evening to every one of us. Good evening. How has that day been? Good to see me. Thank you, Jerry. That yesterday's video, I don't know how many of you has been looking for. As you are coming in now, I'm greeting you so that we can start. I don't know how many of you must have been looking for yesterday's video. That video, it be like say it hot for some people. They couldn't handle the truth in that video. So the video has been taken down. The video was, many of you were looking for it. It has been taken down. But hopefully it will be returned in few days' time. It has been taken down. People could not handle the truth. And like I always say, as long as it's a public issue, please allow me to talk my own opinion. If you are here to control me, please, I am not to be controlled. I don't get to the stage where we say nobody can control me. I put my opinion down and I allow you to put your opinion down. You see, when people call in too, I allow them to talk. There are some people who even say, Auntie Aduni, you have patience, so me, I don't have the patience. Because it's their opinion. So I allow them to talk. The video of yesterday, Tasheni Roliano, about information, falsification of information. So, but I'm hoping that I will get it back. I've asked for review. And the review usually takes within 24 hours to 73 hours. It was reported, so I asked for review. So if I ask for review, they want to check everything said in the video to be sure it didn't violate. So I just have to be patient. We just all have to be patient. Oh, do me no gone, but hey, you know. And if it is not returned, the good thing is that it did not affect the channel. It doesn't have anything to do with the channel. The channel has no strike. It has no restriction. So everything is good on the channel. I don't know, but if you were here yesterday, you go know say that yesterday show you get a CB. If you were here yesterday, okay. So what I'm going to say now, any day I'm going to do some shows where I know say go hot. I will likely disable comments, like some TV stations usually do. You know, when they want to deal with some topic, they lock their comment section. Nobody will comment. Okay, so I might likely be doing that, or I swipe comments off so I don't see what you are doing. Hopefully, when they check the video, I hope say myself no vex, because YouTube self they look not only what you are saying, they look at the way you are talking to, say annoyance no day, say your countenance, your behavior. So that is the difference of YouTube and Facebook. They look at your behavior, your comfort and everything. So before now go come turn me to Agberu on this channel to take bring down my channel. Do that so you stay on platform. So anytime I try to disable comments, you will not be upset. You will understand. Or I swipe the comments off. You guys will be seeing the comments. You will be interacting with each other, but I will not see it. Anytime I have to deal with hot issues like that. Of course, this Regina issue has really divided Nigeria. Some people are, because it's for so many reasons, people are fighting on the case for so many reasons. Some are fighting for politically and from political angle. Some of us are talking based on parenting angle and relationship angle. So it has divided, and some based on favorite angle. So we all know it has been a very, very hot kilo day. Please, as you join us, kindly help me to click a like on the video. So that we can have views. Regina is enjoying her powder. Regina, money problem. And I know see what she bring out yesterday evening, in the middle of the night. Me, I no just get time, I beg. We can talk on that one later. Make we no join them to this one. So I welcome you all as you join me. And I say thank you for joining me this evening. Ekule Ekabo, how are you? To my new subscribers, you are all welcome. Thank you, thank you. Now, how many of you, we are talking about Canada. Canada is about, they are really working seriously about this bad for paper issue. Seriously. And unfortunately, our people contributed to what is going on. You may not be right. I mean, you may not be happy with what I'm about to say. Most of the laws, all these foreign countries, then they bring up concerning immigration. Most times, now we, from our side of the world, now we, they cause and pass. You may not agree with me. 2 months ago or 3 months ago, for those who are regular on this channel, you will remember I brought a case on this channel where a particular lady came up, posted something on social media, talking about Where is the country that can give you money without working? Canada. Where is the? I have the video. I've looked for it. That's why I'm just coming out. I came back around 3 to do the show 3:30. But I was looking for that video. I couldn't find it on YouTube easily. So I remember I caught a part of it on Facebook. So I went to Facebook to go and get it there. Where is the country that will get that your child will get? Canada. Apart from that, remember another guy. I will post the video for you to remember. Hold on. I was supposed to put a particular video. I forgot. Let me put that video. Where is this video? Can you guys give me a few minutes? I need to do something, please. I'll be back in a few seconds. All right. Sorry, guys. Apologies. I had to do something. I just remember. So I've done it because it's part of what we will be talking about. So when I saw that video, I brought it to our notice and I said, these are our people who cause wahala for others. Shortly before, after then, another guy came out who happens to be a white guy. And that guy was complaining that our people are taking advantage of their good in that country and they will mess up their system. That was the time even UK, United Kingdom, was rioting and complaining about how foreigners are not allowing them to get the best in their country. What we are experiencing here too is almost similar, where the Oga for here too is complaining about immigrants getting their job, getting everything. If only we can be quiet where we find ourselves. If only, you know, now everybody, you see, some people, we also saw a celebrity, was it, that came here after giving birth. They collected the paper and they flaunted it on social media. This is the era whereby everything we do, the world can see without even staying with us. Now, let me remind us of that video first. Then you will see what Canada is about to do. They are ready as it is. They are ready. Because what they do now is to go on social media. They go on social... They are with us. You may not know. Watching, quiet. They will not comment. They are looking at everything we are doing. They are looking at the good ones. They are looking at the bad ones. They are picking it. They are taking it to their parliaments. Not only us, of course, some other country. But when it comes to being loud, they do too much. Of recent, if you notice on Facebook, I don't even put my pictures out like I used to do. I'm like, what is the essence going? Am I trying to impress anybody? Am I trying to tell anybody how I'm living or how can it come without me even celebrating birthday? What is it going? If you see people where they post picture pass in Nigerians, both the one where we say hunger the wire and the one where hunger no wire. To the extent that some people go even rent money. I mean, take money to go and rent hotel to do birthday shootout. Some not even birthday shootout, just to take some pictures. Who are you impressing? You can see the kind of fake life whereby if you are looking for people where they celebrate citizenship pass, now we. Okay, Olubusola said I post pictures on my Facebook once a year. I won't resemble you now. Of recent, I was just like, what's the essence of all these pictures we always put on social media? Say, for what? Who are we trying to... Though I sometimes use it for write-up, but, you know, when I want to write something, Facebook will tell you to put a picture. That with the picture, people can get to see, you know. But I know before, I'm part of the people who post picture. I won't lie. Who post picture. Then suddenly, I'm like, what's the essence of this picture we always put out? Say, for what? Who am I trying to impress? Or trying to tell that whether something they okay or you know they okay? If he dey okay, he no consign them. If he no dey okay, na make still get am. What is it? He gone. Honestly, I just realized that not quite long, and I stopped putting out my picture anyhow. Even birthday, I may not even put it out again. It's my birthday. It's not for the public. I'm not saying people should not celebrate their birthday publicly if they want. Don't get me wrong. But I think the older we get, the more sensible we get, the more we prioritize, put our things in the right perspective, and some things does not make meaning to us anymore. I think I'm at that stage where you could say just leave you. Nobody, your private life is nobody's business, and anyway. Post picture is a flex thing for many. Exactly. And most of those pictures, by the time they will see the real people with all this filter and everything. Anyway, let us watch the video so we don't really take time, and we can. All the monetization madness. It's been before mine has been before monetization, because I love writing. So I use it in doing write-up. Even before I had a Facebook page, I use it in doing write-up to pass my message. I've always done motivational write-up for people who know my private page. I do that a lot. Like I've told you, writing is a passion for me. So let's listen to remind us of that first video. So this was the first video that was posted where we spoke about 2 months ago. Let us listen to the video in case of people who have not seen the video or who missed that video. Let's listen. It's very short, just 2 minutes. So this is the lady.
What country makes you a citizen after just 3 years? Canada. In what country do you get paid 12 months maternity leave? Canada. What country gives you money per child up to $650 per month? Canada. What country supports you financially for childcare? They pay for your childcare as well, like daycare. Canada. What country gives you grants to go to college, meaning university? They pay you, or they even borrow you if the grant is not enough to go to college. Canada. And lastly, what country gives you free health care? Canada. So tell me why you don't want to go to Canada.
Now, this is one of the videos of the people, the Canadian people. Thank you very much. Talu Fumini Super Chat. Tima Jake. I appreciate you always. So this is the people from Canadian citizens that are against what they are saying and proposing that bad for citizenship should be looked into. So this is the guy. Okay, here it is.
Tourism. It's real and it's happening and it's being advertised online. Someone who immigrated from Nigeria who's a conservative that is against birth tourism literally sent me this on how this is being advertised in this country. And if you look at their posts, they have things like this: the passport path, our signature birth tourism framework. And they talk about local support, visa processing, port of entry, doctor and hospital bookings. They provide the full service end to end. And they are brazen about it. Countries that still offer citizenship by birth. Mexico, United States, and there's Canada, known for its stability and respect worldwide. Children born in Canada automatically become citizens, and families gain the assurances of belonging to one of the world's most trusted nations. And they tell you about the top 5 mistakes families make when planning a birth abroad. They're telling you to save in local currency in US or Canadian to protect your budget. And that some mothers travel too far ahead of their due date. This leads to long, stressful stays and even visa overstays. And this person here was part of Africa's under 40 CEOs. And this is the whistleblower that reached out to me. What you said about this is true. Don't let anyone gaslight you about it. It's a big business in Nigeria, and everyone outside North America with a bit of money is doing it. I came to this country as a student, went through the process. It took me 8 years to get my citizenship. Meanwhile, people come here just to give birth. And he gave me the Instagram link. And sure enough, on the front page of their website, this is what you see, the Canadian passport. Did you know any child born in America, Canada, and Mexico becomes a citizen immediately? Why are we doing this? And look at all the great benefits that they list, including the baby can file for permanent residency for parents when he or she is of age. These are called anchor babies. And as I said before, in their own words, I'm a Nigerian Canadian and in full support of the Conservatives ending birthright citizenship. And that's why you'll see articles like this. The Conservatives are right. Canada should end birthright citizenship. In the last quarter of 2017, there's almost 1 million non-permanent residents living in Canada. By the end of 2024, that number had hit more than 3.1 million. And I've talked about this before. I hear from flight attendants that tell me that women who look like they're just ready to pop any day are literally hopping in flights, despite it not being allowed. And the CBSA is fully aware. A pregnant woman arrives at the airport, gets questioned by an officer regarding her true intentions in Canada. She will either claim asylum if an officer attempts to send her back home, or fake illness because they know Canada is a free-for-all, and the officer won't send her back anyways because it would be too inhumane. The IRCC is also fully aware, but officers are told they can't refuse an applicant just because they're pregnant. Only a few officers who are diligent will find another excuse to refuse. Another loophole is students. Most applicants applying for a study permit must undergo a medical exam. The IRCC panel physician will detect if the applicant is pregnant. However, it's not related to officers, so fake students come into Canada to give birth with no intentions of studying. Birth tourism is the mother of all scams. It needs to be stopped. Canada has a problem, and it's called...
All right, so that is the video. Now, what message am I trying to pass again? You want to ask. Before you, in case you are pregnant, you want to go to Canada to give birth. In case you know somebody, Okosun, thank you, welcome. I wanted to respond to your message because, but unfortunately, I have to let us listen to what we are talking about. So, thank you, Okosun. I saw your message. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, before you buy tickets, before you go and pay somebody to process your visa, especially to travel to give birth, then, like I always say, if you are educated, you want to go for highly skilled, you don't need to pay an agent. You know who caused all this problem? Now, the agents that were advertising on social media. And I think that lady that we showed our first video was part of those agents that was telling people which country that will give you money without Canada. They are trying to market Canada, using it as a business and bringing people in. And according to these people, they don't like such things. You are exposed, they have exposed that people come there not for any other reason to give birth and go back to their country. And they get the citizenship for the children. Not only that, they get benefit for their children without living in that system. You see this Oyinbo system, they are not saying don't come and live in our country. If you have to live in their country, okay, she was an agency. Aha. Before you come and live in their country, if you want to come and live in their country, if you come, they don't want you just staying without being responsible. They don't want you collecting benefits and going back to their country. They want you to contribute to the system in making the system grow and flourish. But what people do, they give birth, they go back, and they collect every benefit due on that child. So the people that are advertising, now them cause this wahala now, on social media, on TikTok especially, they were advertising, and these people, like that one guy that came on social media, good evening, Felix, good evening, my brother. Like one guy that came out on TikTok sometimes ago, and was talking about UK, about some things, make I no open down too much. They grabbed that video. Now, so they carry the video, go parliament. Then carry the video, say, come and hear what this person is saying, you know. Since then, it has affected a lot of our people. They now tighten some things. And they specifically said, Nigerians. They mentioned us, not other countries. They focused on us because of our loud mouths, because we don't know when we should put limits and draw limits. And unfortunately, most of these people are even using this thing to scam a lot of people. There are a lot of visa scam going on. Not only scam people, a lot of people's documents has been destroyed. I have a friend that the daughter or son, they went to pay somebody 12,000 pounds. They cannot scream out. Not only they cannot scream out, that girl has been banned. The child has been banned for the next 10 years not to ever apply. And I'm very sure it's not going to apply to only UK. It will apply to maybe Canada, maybe America. Because that person gave them fake documents to go and apply. A lot of people experience that anyway. I've had a lot of cases where they said they've been banned because the people they gave money to, the agent, provided fake documents, and their document was, and their paper was, now so it's spoiled. Now, before you want, in case you are pregnant, in case you know somebody pregnant, in case your brother, your wife, your sister is pregnant, before you go and pay for visa, please always make sure you are updated, because as it is, Canadian government are sitting seriously on this case, and I want us to listen to this video and hear the latest updates on this case. This case was first treated 2 months ago on this channel. When we saw it, we brought it here, and this is to update us on the latest updates on the case. So I'm going to keep quiet while we listen to the latest updates.
I don't support Bill C-3. What I've in front of you today, colleagues, is to restrict birthright citizenship to permanent residents, at least one parent being a permanent resident or a citizen. Today, there are millions of people living in Canada on temporary visas, comprising an astonishing 7% of the country's population, a situation never before seen in Canadian history. There are another estimated 500,000 undocumented persons living in Canada too, as well as 300,000 people in the asylum queue, many of whom will have bogus claims. Many of the millions of temporary residents are set to have their visas expire or have already expired. In this context, colleagues, it's not much of a stretch to foresee that Canada's practice of having no restrictions on solely citizenship acquisition is likely to be abused by people seeking to stay in the country after their visa expires or after a bogus asylum claim is found to be invalid. This is because while having a child on Canadian soil theoretically grants no immediate stay rights to parents who are temporary residents, in practice, court rulings, a deeply broken asylum system, protracted appeals, and sluggish deportations functionally allow them to remain. Recent videos, especially one circulating over this weekend on social media advertising this loophole, suggest this may be the case. The number of people born in Canada to temporary or undocumented residents is not publicly tracked, but recent policies by Canadian hospitals charging temporary residents for giving birth suggest it is a problem. And birth tourism, the practice of non-residents, for example, those on visitor visas, traveling to Canada to have their child on Canadian soil so that they can obtain citizenship, is also on the rise. When former Prime Minister Stephen Harper left office in 2015, birth tourism levels were 590% lower than they are today. Birth tourism is now at its highest levels ever, both in terms of absolute levels and percentages. These types of population growth are not accounted for in immigration levels. In this context, Canada is an outlier by granting unconditional birthright citizenship and should move into alignment with peer nations like the UK and Germany, which are also experiencing unprecedented immigration crises. And what I've in front of you today, colleagues, is to restrict birthright citizenship to permanent residents, at least one person being a permanent resident, one parent being a permanent resident or a citizen. This would align Canada within other peer nations and...
All right. That's the short video that it says a lot. Very short, but it says a lot. Remember, the video was seen on social media, on TikTok, circulating, when one of the person that even took that video to them was a Nigerian. Okay, a Nigerian executive in Canada who felt appalled with what our people were doing. Maybe a family member too was even scammed. Who knows? You know, she was the one that took that video and sent to that particular guy who is a Canadian, and that one raised alarm. Okay, he raised alarm on social media, and some other people actually came out too that are Canadians who raised alarm and said, no, we don't want this. This is wrong. Don't come and be robbing our system. Remember when we did this show, a particular lawyer based in Canada called in. The exact information she gave us is what we are listening to here. She called in. I couldn't record that part. It was, if you watch, the video is on my Facebook chat page. It's on this YouTube channel too, if you want to watch the full video, but I can't remember the title I gave it. That lawyer called in, who is a Nigerian, but based in Canada. She's an immigration lawyer based in Canada. She said, Auntie, forget story. Just tell our people, if they pay money to anybody, their money is a goner. She said, already the plan is on ground. With PR, that is when you can have a child and say, yes, you want to collect paper for your child. Without PR, if you come born for Canada, you just give them money. You will go back with your child with your Nigerian passport. Yes, she told us there was more restriction coming. As at then, they were just creating awareness and screaming it. That was 2 months ago. That was 2 months ago. She called in and she said, Auntie, thank you for bringing this to the notice of our people. And she told us she was an immigration lawyer. And she said, this is what is going on. Tell our people. In few months to come, it's going to get hotter. Like I said, why am I doing this? This is to create awareness. So that before you buy that ticket, Canada is very far. Before you pay for the visa, make sure you are updated with the current law guiding this particular issue. So that the millions you will use to pay for tickets, the millions, they are still on it. Just be sure you are monitoring it. Okay? Just be sure you are monitoring it. Okay? Because it's like Canada is the hope of many now. Because I think here, I think it's still working here. But to get visa to come here is now very tough anyway. So Canada is the place that most people are really trying to go now. Or before one agent, for parents who wants to send their children to go. Okay, Canada is Kismet. Say Canada, I know you are in Canada, be Kismet. Canada is updating a lot of immigration laws. So even as a student, if your child wants to go or you want to go, if you are a first degree holder, process your highly skilled visa yourself. You can do it. I have a sister, in fact, not one, not two. They have done it by themselves. One of them today, under 6 years, is a Canadian citizen. Oh, you were the one that called in. More is coming. My sister, Eba Wakwe Wole, please help us to call in. Because they are using this thing to scam a lot of people. That is even why I am doing it. If you have not got the right documentation and have a baby, the authority will ask you to go register the child at your embassy, not a UK citizen. Oh, you are driving. Okay, sis, no problem. Ojo, what you said on that day is what we are seeing clearly now. So thank you, because you know why we do all these things, why we come up with all these things when we see this awareness, is to save people. That's your money that you are making. Some people are just there. They are waiting for you to scam you. So be very careful. Make sure you are updated with the latest there before you will buy tickets. Struggle to get the visa. If you get to UK, Canada, you born finish. If they don't put their law, they are close to doing it. Very, very close. Because this is the parliament. They were discussing this at their parliament already. The last time we saw it, they were creating awareness that they need to discuss it. Now it is being discussed. It will not take them long. Go and check and be sure. Yes, Angie, be sure. Go and check their websites and see the latest. And hopefully, even if you're never updated, make you know be safe if you reach you there while you are waiting to give birth, that they will now say the law has been passed. Remember, you cannot go with every pregnancy. You can't go with every pregnancy if you want to go. Eniola, thank you, my sister. Auntie Eniola said, I processed my child's school in Canada myself without paying any dime to any agent. You know our people, now laziness. Hey, I'm trying to be careful with some words. Some people don't want to put in any, they don't want to put in any effort to do things on their own. They don't want to put in efforts. You have to put in efforts by yourself. If you know how many people has been scammed, many people cannot talk. Shame no gree, some people talk out. Some people from there has been reduced to down from these scammers. Some people collect as much as 10 million, 12 million from people. At the end of the day, if to say now only the money where they collect, we go. If for good, after collecting money, they will spoil those people's paper. My friend, £12,000 was collected from her. The person will collect the paper, they UK. Will collect the money, they UK. I say, make them give me the details. I don't know what they make them fear. Maybe because one of the other child is in UK. So that maybe maybe something, that one never settle down. Make the person no can cobalize the person. Give me the details so that we can expose this person before she can continue to scam people. They no agree. She first tell me, say she won't expose. Okay, I'm ready. I need that information. Then they do be. I say this person will scam other people. They say she don't scam many people. Then let's expose her. How much did you pay? £12,000. And she's saying she's not going to give a dime. Not only did they lose the money, the documents, that girl's documents, my friend's daughters and documents, they don't ban her for the next 10 years. Add 10 years to the girl's year. With what is going on. 10 years, I think she should be in her 20s, late 20s. For 10 years, she cannot, not even if she makes it, she cannot even travel out on her own to say, I want to go for holiday. It's not as if she's coming to Ozul anymore. It's not as if she's coming to come and work. To come and even say, I want to go and do holiday. She cannot do it again because her document has been cancelled. She has been placed on hold for the next 10 years. And all these agents, they don't care. As long as you can read, as long as, like I've told us several times, even me still do it. There are some things I come across, if I don't understand, I ask Google. I ask Google, what does it mean to do this, to do this? We are at that stage. We are not computer children. So some things you don't understand, ask Google. Oluwole lo ma je. Oluwole, I'm very sure it's the Oluwole documents. They said the document she presented. Even Sweden to Shengbo. 12,000 go. The lady, the documents cancel. So before you go, if you want to do anything, check the government websites on their latest updates on such things. Because even if your belly never reach to show, you go. If you reach there, in the process of waiting to give birth, then bring the law. Your money is a goner. Because as Nigeria you go, as Nigeria you will go back. That means after giving birth, you will go to Nigeria embassy instead of Canadian embassy. You will go to Nigeria embassy in Canada to go and collect passport for your daughter, or be your son. That is what it means. You will go to Canadian embassy to go and collect passport for your daughter, Abina, your son, Abina twins. That is what it means. And that means all the millions you spend. Not only that, when you now give birth, you will pay your bills. It is not going to be free. That's another thing. And if you hold your country, you run away, you don't pay the money. That means that your daughter might not be able to even enter that country without paying that money. Because it doesn't matter how long they hold all this country, is on record waiting for you that you hold money. So this is the information. Whether you know go come affect your pikin, because maybe they didn't collect the child's fingerprints. That means you have to go and change the child's name, the date of birth, every information about the child, maybe. Can someone tell me how a visa-free country... There are visa-free countries that you can go, but before you can be the citizen of that country, I even have a plan to do a short documentary on that. There are so many visa countries you can go, visa-free, that you can go outside Africa. But before you can get their citizenship, there are conditions attached to it. But I want to put that in Africa, at least most African countries you can go. But before you can be the citizen of Africa, countries that are outside Africa, no one for EU. I don't think so. I don't think so. But to get the citizenship, you would think it is free, but it is not free. You must have investments in some of those countries to have their citizenship. Somebody say Iraq. They say they want to go and do in Iraq. Canada is refusing. Wait, Lijok, how are you, my brother? Canada is refusing visa a lot now. They want you to pay tuition fee in full and then show additional money for living expenses. Wow. So if you are going to study for 2 years, you will pay all the money before you go. Wow. So it's not business as usual. Don't let anybody scam you. Some of these things, you can do it by yourself. Okay? Dalu, my brother or sister. Kedu makaolu. Kedu makafi atata. So I'm just updating us. When we see any updates that will save us, we talk about it on this channel. So I just let me quickly update us. Let me rest a little bit, then I'll come out. Then we can really play later. Caribbean country, but you need to invest over. Most of those countries, you have to invest. You have to invest to get their citizenship. If you have money, some people are buying the passport. If you have some of them, if you have $100,000, you can buy the passport, the citizenship. Some, if you have some investments, they will give you the citizenship of that country. So, and most of those countries, if you have investments, at least you are doing business there. So it's all okay if you can do that, if you have the money. I know some people are doing that and they get the citizenship of that country. With that passport, they can go to any country they want. Some Caribbean countries, over 500,000 to buy a house. I'm not sure there is any in EU. I'm not sure. Most of them are Caribbean countries and all these islands. And she said she will call me soon. Yes. She said maybe she has more information. Then whatever information she gives me, I will let you guys know. So I just need to quickly do this for us. Every one of us. And I've called my own people too. I say, please, before you will throw your money away. Sweden is one of the toughest countries because their passport is, I think their passport is #1. St. Kitts, there are so many of them. All those islands, $100,000, $120,000. Dollars, not naira. You can get their passports. And if you have investments, hopefully they no go spoil there too. Because it's not in going there, it's about going there and not spoiling the country. That matters more. All right, guys. Singapore is number 1. Okay. Sweden, what number is Sweden? I know Sweden is one of the top 10. What number is Sweden? I know Sweden is a very good passport. Caribbean no want more Niger. Then they vex for us. Now our investment money they want. Wetin we do? Wetin be our offense? Wetin be our offense? The way they don't want us. Thank you, Elekorun. Sweden is among the top 5. Aha. I know Sweden top passport now. Ogbonge. Netherlands is very good too. New Zealand, Australia. I've never been to Australia. That's one country I've never thought of going because of the distance. You know. Auntie Aduni, please discuss Pachinedu's forged medical report. For those of you that are saying they said forge, I'll come back. Let me come back, please. Pachinedu matter, they give a dick. Let me come back. I just came back from work. I said, this awareness, let me quick create it, then I'll come back. Let me rest. Okay? Give me 1 hour to put my legs up and relax. I just came back from work when I said, let me quickly do this show. Then we'll come back and do Pachinedu. Okay? Let me go and rest. I'll come back. Pachinedu matter, now it make me have issue like yesterday. So let me come back. Relax. So that I will not be tensed. I'll come back. There is so much to talk about. Catching up with Nedo. Now be the next topic. Catching up with the Nedo. We are coming back. See you soon, Emeka.